All right. We're late. I know, but we're streaming. And the crypto markets are beaming to the moon. What's up? How about that beat? Yeah, DJ Kip. Word. We're pumping, folks. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. It's good to be back. Today, I had a very busy morning, but we are still getting that live stream out for you guys. Let's go ahead and pop up the banner. If you guys haven't, by the way, followed our socials down below, I think it's right there, right here. That's our X profile. There's our Instagram and our Twitter profile. We're posting on all that stuff, our short form content, fun, witty content for you. You can follow our socials, me and Black C. He's Black C 333 Black C on X. I am Crypto Kip Tweets on X. But let's get into some of the news, guys. The whales are buying. The prices are pumping. Well, at least they were pumping. And you got to feel pretty good about it. Trump coin is exploding today. Why is the Trump coin pumping today? We're going to explore that a little bit. I'm catching up myself. I just did a little bit of digging and picked up some of the biggest stories in this market. Kind of what's going on. Why this coin's pumping. Why crypto's pumping. There's very specific reasons for all this that I want to discuss with you in this video. And then we've got a chat on whether this thing's going to keep pumping or if we're going to have another retracement. There is a key level that a major CEO is predicting we need to break through. If we don't break through this key level, I'm going to share with you way later in this stream. So later, you're going to have to stick around. Then we want to see that price be passed. What's that price? Well, I can't reveal it now, or you're going to go somewhere else. You got to stick around. We got a lot of news to talk about, guys. No, we're going to talk about it all. Welcome back. Tap that like button on your way in. I hope everybody's doing great today. Shout out to all 61 of you guys watching on X this afternoon and 41 of you guys watching on YouTube right now. We got people piling in. There's lines at the door to get into the Crypto Report video today. Maybe. Okay, guys, let's share the screen. Boom. Oh, yeah. There we go. Look at this, guys. Would you look at it? Bitcoin coming in at 93.7 today, up 2.54% in the last 24 hours. Up 11.95% in the last 7 days. If you have been buying from the highs and there's 30% discount, there's a 30% discount from Bitcoin at 110K all the way down to 70 and change. 76, 78 did we go to? We're going to look at it in a second. You could have caught a beautiful 12, 13% pump since we were at those lower prices. There is a reason we're coming up today. We're not out of the woods yet, but we are headed in the right direction for Bitcoin, continuing to sort of decouple, which I don't love to talk about the decoupling of crypto to the traditional market yet. It's still really early. And, if we look at kind of what's going on here in the traditional market and some of the big stories, the S&P 500 is coming up today too. So some people are still talking about this decoupling, but just take a peek at the traditional market right now, and stocks rally as relief spreads through Wall Street. President Trump softened his tone on both Fed Chair Powell and China tariffs. Just a tone change from the president pumps these markets. That is one of the big reasons that we're coming up today. Another big reason that we're coming up today is definitely the fact that we've got the new head of the SEC who was sworn in. This is good, but aligning on this tariff talk, these are the catalysts that allow prices to move higher. and it's what you want to see, folks. If you're holding coins and you've been DCAing into this market, you got to be pretty satisfied with this. Shout out to the chat real quick. How's it going? Oh, shout out to Lieutenant Crispy with that $2 super sticker super chat. Appreciate you, Lieutenant Crispy. By the way, I love that name. How's it going? Chris and Pepe in the chat. Double bottom. Wouldn't we like to have one of those? Maybe we got it. Scott in the chat. Todd. Who else we got out there? Caesar. Craig. Nightmare. And John 316. Caesar's excited about SWI and XCN. Yeah. SWI's a hot coin. XCN and ISO 20022 coin. 20022 coin. We like those ISO 2002222 coins. We do. But we're getting a little relief in the market today. Ethereum's back up to almost 1,800, up 5% today. Altcoins getting a little bit of a recovery. XRP back up to $2.22. Fighting support at $2. Bitcoin's getting a rebound. If Bitcoin had slipped lower, XRP could have fallen below $2, but Bitcoin bounced, and so XRP found that support at $2, and it's rallying. We've been talking a lot about XRP. Suspicious of a potential move lower because of these tariffs, but we held that $2 price level very well. Solana back to 150, not too shabby. Dogecoin to 18 cents, a nice rally across the board. But what is our big gainer on the day? Oh my goodness, would you look at that? It's the Trump coin. Can you believe it? Why is the Trump coin rallying today? I saw somebody in the chat said, I took profits on that Trump coin today. Good move. Good move. Love it. Can the Trump coin come back all the way? It might. It might, guys. I don't know. But I don't mind taking profits on pumps. That's what you do. You buy low and sell high. You could have bought the Trump coin at like $7. It's at $14, basically. That's 100% gain. That's a 2x. Not too bad. But maybe you were prioritizing some of the other real plays like SWI. Maybe you were prioritizing Bitcoin or Ethereum even. All coming back. SWI's up big today, back above the $3 price level. Floki getting a very big pump. Jasmine coin, which was getting threatened by a delisting, came back as well. And Walrus coin, which I've never seen before. This must have just broken into the top 100. What the heck is Walrus coin? What is Walrus coin? Does anybody ever hear about Walrus coin? I just got to look at it because I think it's funny. Data storage protocol. Okay. Oh, it's built on SWI. It's a SWI app. SWI's pumping, so Walrus on SWI's pumping. That's how it works, guys. When you've got a native chain pumping, the tokens to that chain typically get a pump as well. Got a lot pumping today. A lot of big gains. A little bit of a recovery. Let's actually take a peek at what's going on with Bitcoin dominance, which is still quite a bit up. Look at that. Look at that. We're getting a beautiful altcoin pump, but Bitcoin dominance is still looking good. Pretty good. 6.32 million on the line. What? What is that? You got $6 million in a long? What do you got, David? By the way, if you guys do want to trade all these volatilities, you can sign up for Bluff, and we got links for you down below. And Lost Liberty with a nice $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Can you check the Telcoin chart? Asks Lost Liberty. I sure can, my friend. I sure can. Crowcoin still getting that swift bounce there. That's not too bad. We like to see that. So that's pretty cool. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold up. All right. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Is Crypto Kip, you out there? What's up? Oh, I'm streaming. All good? Okay. All right, I had a call from my wife. Thought it was urgent. I had to make sure she was good. She's outside for a walk with my little girlsy. All's good. All's good. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Yes. First, let's check this Altcoin chart because, let's take a peek at that. Thanks for that super chat, by the way. Wow, what a nice boost for Altcoin, huh? Let's look at the weeklies. Wow. Wow, actually, really? Wait a minute. Really, actually, incredible strength for Altcoin. Still down, but incredible strength. This one I made a lot of money in the past. I made a lot of money in the past on Altcoin, and yeah, something to keep an eye on. I mean, it looks good. It looks like it's coming up strong here. This coin actually had a lot of strength compared to the rest of the market during all this turbulence. During this Bitcoin dominant shoot up, you would have expected a coin like that to dump a little bit more in it, and it didn't. Scott says Donald Trump said that the top 220 people that own Trump coin will go to a private dinner with Donald Trump. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we were going to talk about that. Scott's good. Aloha, by the way, Scott. I know you're down in Hawaii, my guy. Yes, we were going to look at that. Let's do this then. I don't like signing up for silly publications. Trump coin jumped 70% on the president's dinner event for top token holders. This is his way to counter the sell-off fears regarding the token unlock. Guy found a way to pump the coin. And now the top 220 token holders, we love them, and we're going to invite him to dinner. We're going to give him a big, beautiful steak. Trump steaks, by the way. And everybody gets a free big red tie. Maybe. But, this is why the Trump coin's pumping today. On top of the fact that the rest of the market's green, it's pretty good. Is that like inside trade? I don't think it's inside trade. I think that's a public announcement. I think that's just... It's a free-for-all. He launched the meme coin. Was that a bad thing? I don't know. Some people say yeah. But this is why the thing pumped. Let's see if the pump lasts. My suspicion is this pump is going to be like, I saw somebody say I took profit on the Trump coin. Well, because it's been a bleeder and people are like, breath of fresh air, I'm coming up for air. And then maybe, they're taking some profits right now. But hey, if Bitcoin keeps rallying and gets to that key level, it's very important for this rally. And I'm going to talk about if we can see the Trump coin keep rallying. I'm still bullish on this Trump coin. Let's see what shakes out with it. But thanks for that call out, Scott. Yeah, we were going to talk about that story. I don't think it's like insider trading though. I mean, it's very public. It's a public announcement. Now, if he told a friend about it and then he tweeted about it, that's different. Which maybe he did. I don't know. I don't know. But kind of crazy. You love that house music 2J3? Yeah, we're vibing over here, brother. We're vibing. Here, I'll give you a new one. Let's see this one. Ooh. There you go. Anyway, yeah, this Trump coin is pumping. It's big, beautiful, great, grand, wonderful. Yeah, Mrs. Crypto Kip's out for a walk right now. I thought I had a little emergency call. Just making sure everything's good. I think we're okay. But this is great. Trump's talking a lot about crypto. Part of the reason we're here is he's been talking about the crypto reserve, and we got this new SEC chair in. But a lot, I mean, and the fact that we're getting a little relief and he's softening against China, this is all good things. And looking at the chart for Bitcoin, guys, we are through the ceiling, guys. We are through the ceiling right now. Wouldn't be surprised to get a little retest back off this level if we want to continue higher. Heck, I'm not leaving any of this out of the car. We're still not out of the woods totally with tariffs, but I mean, guys, this is nice. Nice little W here. Could be very bullish. Maybe we are boosting back. Can we be above 100K soon? I had a lot of people voting that perhaps we were going to stay in the 90s here this week. Well, it's looking real darn good, folks. It's looking real darn good. I hope you guys have been accumulating, despite that I have been calling for potential levels down to 71 or 65K. It's always been a dollar cost averaging zone. We've told you that. In terms of trading, I was looking for potential short opportunities because, heck, the tariffs, guys. But if we've got a softening Trump, now he's softening his language versus the Fed, which is interesting. These are bullish catalysts. And that's the crazy thing about this president is this man waves a wand and the markets go down or up. Bonifacio says 100K BTC by the end of April. And Chris Elena's mirrored you and says 100K BTC before May. April, May. Right there. Pretty good. Oh, I know you're an XRP and Crow Maxi, TJ3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But we're looking pretty good, guys. Pepe, beautiful little W here. Needed to hang on. These W patterns are pretty. Here's another example, though, of a W. And sometimes you get a little bit of this trickle down before the continuation up. So don't be surprised, guys, if we do this. Trickle down and then up. Don't be surprised if we do that for Bitcoin. Our total market, though. Looking really good, guys. Honestly, it could be time to flip bullish. It's still premature. There is a key level we need to get above. Okay? And that level is 100K. It's a major psychological level. This guy, okay, who's the founder and CEO of CryptoQuant, a major analytic platform for crypto, says this: after I said the bull cycle was over, Bitcoin dropped 10%. But now it's 10% above where it was when I made that call. I still think we're moving within the right range. If it breaks above 100K, I'll gladly admit I was wrong. Until then, I'm keeping an eye over the data for a few more weeks to see if this is truly a trend reversal. My focus is on long-term supply and demand using on-chain data, but the market reacts to every Trump comment. Short-term price actions are much more event-driven. Always a bad idea to try to be the first one to call the end of the bull cycle when the bull cycle is this. I mean, this is a guy from a massive crypto analytics firm, okay? And he gave up at the lows. Nobody's immune to panic selling at the lows. All right, guys? Nobody's immune to it. Not even the smartest people in the room, like this guy is supposed to be. This guy also says, if Bitcoin hits a new all-time high before Q4, I'm ready to throw out the cycle theory. A market without clear cycles could look really different from what we experienced in that case. Permabulls were right. Up only. This guy's all over the place. I really don't like these comments. It's a little... The bull market's over. Up only. Like, which one, bro? Which one, bro? I'm just a guy that plays the chop. I believe the 4-year cycles until the 4-year cycles aren't there, and then we can't play those 4-year cycles anymore. But for now, we just play those 4-year cycles, guys. At the end of the day, you got to remember this. You got to remember this, guys. People. Okay, you got to remember, guys. Look, from the bottom to the top of a, bottom of a bear market to the top of a bull market, these things last 1,070 something days. If that's the case, here's the low. Give me 1,070 something days. We're looking at October 2025. That's what the end of this blue box is. It's beautiful. Jason Davis celebrating your turbo pump. Congratulations on your turbo pump. The whole crypto market's pumping right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful time to have been DCAing in crypto. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. Shout out to all you guys over on YouTube and on X. Tap that like button if you haven't done so already, and repost it if you're watching on X so that more folks can hop in. We're going to do a little Q&A at the end of this thing. But I do agree, we do need to break 100K. It's a very psychological level. Okay? It's a very psychological level. I think we're going to go a lot higher than that. But I don't know if we're going to pass that in the short term or not. Again, as this guy does mention, this market is swinging on Trump's magical wand of up or down, okay? He is playing a game. It's an interesting game. Bitcoin, fun fact, briefly actually surpassed Google in market cap ranking as Standard Chartered predicts new all-time highs. So Standard Chartered Bank, major bank, predicting new all-time highs for Bitcoin, and it just flipped Google, which is incredible. Very cool. Q2 up 13%. Our average is 25%. We could keep pumping, guys. We could keep pumping, guys. This is just the beginning of Q2. Just the beginning. April's up 13%. Our average return for Bitcoin in April is 13%. We are pumped. Guys, you should be pumped. You should be excited. We've had beautiful DCA levels. I hope you've been taking advantage of it. I hope you have. I really hope you have. We've also got some other things going on here. OCC confirms banks can now engage in crypto activities. The OCC announced this change through the interpretive letter 1183, which says banks can now handle crypto asset custody, manage stablecoins, and join networks like distributed ledger systems. Bullish for XRP? Yeah. Yeah. Bullish for crypto overall? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. This is all good news, guys. There's a lot of good news coming, including these Made in America ETFs. This is huge for crypto.com. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this later today in my video. I love this branding, Made in America ETFs. I'm going to talk a little bit about Crow later today, but very positive news. And the 21 Capital CEO, Jack Mallers, is now coming out and continuing his bull case for crypto, saying we do intend to raise as much capital as we possibly can to acquire Bitcoin. Look at that guy's eyes. He's just shocked with these statements. Crypto's hot. Those of you guys that have been buying these dips, you're getting handsomely rewarded right now. Handsomely rewarded right now. Crazy how much that guy was flip-flopping, though. We've also got Cantor striking a $3.6 billion crypto venture deal with SoftBank and Tether. That's pretty cool. Brandon Lutnick, son of U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, is partnering with SoftBank, Tether, and Bitfinex on a Bitcoin acquisition vehicle to capitalize on cryptocurrency revival under the U.S. President Donald Trump. This was announced Wednesday, today, creating a multi-billion-dollar acquisition vehicle called 21 Capital that will absorb billions in cryptocurrency from the other partners with the aim of buying up more Bitcoin. Earlier on Tuesday, this is being reported. The vehicle will launch with 42,000 Bitcoin, making the third biggest reserve of cryptocurrency globally, of this cryptocurrency, Bitcoin globally. It will be formed from a reverse merger with the younger Lutnick's special purpose acquisition vehicle, Cantor Equity Partners, which raised $100 million last year. Bitcoin's getting gobbled up, guys, by big firms, folks. Big business is paying attention. Standard Chartered predicting new all-time highs. Cantor Capital throwing as much money as they can into it. This is where we're at. Well, we still have some people coming out and getting all bearish. Look, I've been bearish in the short term, guys. That's no secret. We've been right. The prices have been suppressed. I've been calling levels. I've been warning of lower levels because you got to be cautious of lower levels, guys. But I expect Bitcoin to, at some point, get back above 100K. And I think it could still go to 200 or higher in this bull market. It's possible, guys. One day, I firmly believe Bitcoin's going to be above $1 million. And I do not believe, that altcoins are dead. Altcoins may never recover. Well, some of them won't, okay? But look at what's happening today. This was written at 7:16 a.m. Trump coin's up 70% today. Our altcoins are recovering. They're recovering a little bit. Bitcoin dominance is nearing 64%. Last seen at the peak of 2020. Bear market. This isn't just a BTC move. It's capital rotating out of alts. Historically, this level has been a turning point. If it breaks 66, alt might bleed harder before a true altcoin season. Oh, so there's still altcoin season in the horizon. Again, Careful for these articles, guys. They're clickbaity. Even if you go into the body of this, they're writing about an altcoin season, okay? But yeah, they could bleed more versus Bitcoin before altcoin season. Duh, we've been talking about that. Bitcoin can go up to 72%, but I thought we were bullish. Oh no. Jim Cramer says the bear market rally could become a real recovery. Sell it all, panic. No. We like to have fun with the Jim Cramer inverse theory. There you go, Lark Davis, big crypto YouTuber, saying delete this post ASAP. It's not really real, the Jim Cramer inverse, though at very unfortunate times for Jim, he has made some calls to say Bitcoin's going to go up from here and then it goes down, or Bitcoin's going to go down from here and then it's gone up. Just because Jim Cramer comes out and says something doesn't mean that the opposite is going to happen, but it is pretty funny to speculate about. So we'll see what happens. What a great face. It's like, what a great face. But yeah, very interesting. And then we've been talking a lot about Ethereum and how like we like Solana better and probably other blockchains too. Galaxy Digital, Mike Novogratz from Galaxy Digital. Look at that Adam's apple. That Adam and a beautiful bald head. Something elegant about the bald head, let me tell you. Galaxy Digital sold $106 million worth of ETH for Solana because why? They think that Ethereum is going to get outpaced by Solana. And you know what? I agree. Solana is probably going to be a lot stronger in its performance than Ethereum. It's going to get another spot ETF just like Ethereum has. So I think Ethereum's still going to pump, but I just definitely think Solana is going to be a lot stronger of a pumper. Personally, that's what I believe. And then finally, Coinbase John D'Agostino says institutions and sovereign wealth funds are piling in to BTC. Flame emoji reporting cryptos are us. Not the most flattering pause screen for John D'Agostino. But sovereign wealth funds are piling into Bitcoin. We got major companies. We got sovereign wealth funds. Guys, did we tell you it was going to happen? Or did we tell you it was going to happen? We told you it was going to happen. And so does D'Agostino. Forget about it. Okay? Did you tap the like button yet? Did you subscribe to the channel? How's it going, Miller Frank? You're number one. Just wake me up when Casper hits $3. Christopher, I will wake you up. I'll set an alarm for you. Okay? Scott Avink, how's it going? How's it going, Jason? How we doing, everybody? Let's do a little bit of that Q&A. What do you say? Let's look at some of these comments too while you guys prep some questions for me. Hard-hitting questions from you crypto reporters out there. President Trump says he has no intention of firing Fed Chair Jerome Powell. His advisors were like, hey, about that firing Powell thing, you might want to lighten it up. And he's like, okay, let's we gave everybody an opportunity to buy the dip. And the smart people bought the dip. And let's pump it again. So then he's like, just kidding, JK, LOL. Look at this beautiful recovery. I pumped these markets. Me. I did it. Tremendous recovery. I told you not to even look at the market. Don't look at the market. I don't even have eyes. I don't even use them. Just hasn't been looking at the market. But no, it's great. I mean, we got stocks pumping a little bit today. Pretty cool. Feeling good. Wow, what an ad. Wow. All right, guys. Trump coin still sitting at 13 bucks. I know you like it, BSS. Thanks, NR. I do. I actually have a pretty tremendous, many people have told me, likely one of the best. Everybody's talking about it. I don't think anybody is, though. Nobody's really talking about it. We've only got 178 viewers with not enough likes, nearly not enough likes. Fun fact, actually, you guys will get a kick out of this. This morning, my stream was late, okay, today. I usually do a live stream at 11 a.m. All right. Stream was late today because I had a deal I had to go close this morning, and I think we closed it. I think we closed the deal. And it was just a conversation, and tariffs came up because these guys do a lot of shipping. Tariffs came up, and I said, without getting political, are tariffs good, bad for business? I mean, clearly the answer is going to be bad for somebody shipping. But I asked the question. They're like, bad, and they were like, and these folks, they were like, yeah, I voted for him, but I'm angry because he's giving tax breaks to China, but here my business is like, it's annoying. I want a tax break, and is a father and a son in their business, and they said they voted for Trump, and then so I whipped out a little Trump impersonation, and I think it just closed the deal because of the Trump impersonation. Pretty good. It's pretty good. So I think I closed the deal this morning. So we'll see. Thought you guys might get a kick out of that. How's it going, Nation? Krotoshi, Frying Pan Man. What a good name. What's your price XRP goal? I think that XRP to $10 is something that's reasonable. Use a rubber in the chat. Miro, nobody talking about it. Got it at 1.2 cents. Yeah, Miro. It's on Solana. Yeah, Dogecoin. I know. That was a hot one for a while. Very low compared to where it was previously. But it could have a comeback. That was one of the bigger ones. That could have a comeback. Isn't that pretty awesome, BSS? Isn't that pretty funny story? That's real. That's a real story. My boss was with me, and he was just cracking up. And hey, win over the folks with a little humor, right? Right? Have a little fun. Even if you hate the guy, the Trump impersonation is funny. I think it's funny. just making myself laugh up here. We have fun. What else is going on, guys? Frying Pan Man. You got a cooking channel, Frying Pan Man? Oh, I like that name. I like that name a lot. I was thinking about making a YouTube channel for cooking with my wife. It's a lot of work. And we don't have the best kitchen for it. Plus, our kiddo is going to be like, "What?" on the background. Are we vibing right now? Or are we vibing? Maybe we should just do this for the next 10 minutes. First video, chicken piccata. Got a chicken piccata. Did someone say it's the birthday for Dogecoin Mars token? Somebody did yesterday. Somebody said today would be a Tokelan Mars token. Wow. So he has more potential to hit $10 than XRP. I don't know about that. I feel good about both of them hitting $10. Yeah. We're a vibe here with the Crypto Report. Are you vibing? Should I be doing later live streams? We've got something going here. We got a lot of folks here today. How's it going, Jason? Hey, John, I mean, it's not a bad idea to use one. But that's that guy's name. What else is going on, folks? Appreciate that $2. A lot of super chats today. You guys are legendary. All of a sudden, crypto markets are going up and super chats are coming back. It's almost like you guys have been making money because you've been watching some educational, entertainment purposes only crypto content. Not financial advice. Never financial advice. You know the story by now. But no, if you guys are going to do some trading and you want to support our channel, trade on Blowfin. We've got a sign up link. Again, it's not financial advice, but if you're going to do some trading and you want to support our channel, more importantly, if you want a good trading platform, I like Blowfin a lot. It's where I trade. If you want to trade, I got links. Click them. Check them out. Up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you sign up. How about Toshi? Yeah, I like it. Ancient Crotoshi, you're the best of the best. I'm blushing, Crotoshi. All love to you, brother. You probably get a pump on Toshi. And another, what is that, the cat coin on base chain? I forget what it is. It's on base chain. Scott wants XRP to be worth $10,000 a coin. Not $10, $10,000 a coin. Scott, I love you. Aloha. Mahalo. But $10,000 XRPs. Get out of town. Get out of town. What does mahalo even mean? Have I heard of a banana? No, I haven't. I don't know what that is. Do I want to know what that is, Crotoshi? Crypto Kip, I decided I don't want to cook tonight, so we're going on a date. Oh, no. Beautiful date. So sad. With the little peanut? Do we have a babysitter? How are we going to do it? We're going with the peanut? I'm just going to have everybody just hold on. I'm going to have a conversation with my wife. Yes, with the little Kip. Wow. The little Kip coming along. Okay. She might need more naps if we're going to try to pull that off. She didn't have a good nap today. After nap. See, there you go. Hibachi date. Maybe she would enjoy hibachi. Or maybe we'd make it a miserable experience for everybody there. We'll see. Maybe they'll give us like a free dinner because our kid's so cute. Every parent thinks that, though. Every parent thinks their kid is really cute. Except mine's really cute. What's up, psychos? What are you saying? Oh my gosh. What a name. What a name. How you doing? How you doing? Guys, I got golf league tomorrow. I'm golfing Friday and I'm golfing Saturday. What a legendary weekend. And a date with my wife tonight. Hot date. What's up? Chupa in the chat says I got 1.34 million. Crow is a $2 crow. A long shot. I don't think it's a long shot. I think it's a possibility. I think you're going to be a millionaire on Crow, though, with that. Even if we just hit $1, hey, 80-cent Crow, you got $1 million, bro. Nice work, Chupa. That's a future millionaire in the chat right there. Unless you're already a millionaire. Then you're like, what's another million amongst friends? Huh? Have fun at Chuck E. Cheese's? No, that's a good way to get her sick. Oh, man, I don't even want to speak that into existence. We haven't actually had our little girls get even a sniffle yet, which is good. Ooh, Crypto.com sent an application to John316 in chat for cash banking. He lives in Canada. That's pretty cool, John. I like that. I hope I get a hole-in-one too, Scott. That would be sick. I got a new driver. And now my drive, I hit it. Guys, I'm not even exaggerating. And maybe you guys are like, who cares about golf? I care about golf. I hit 2 330-yard drives this last weekend. But I definitely hit cart path on one of them. And I may have hit a cart path on the other. But I can definitely drive the ball over 300 yards easily now with my new driver instead of 265. That's tremendous. It's pretty cool. But I hope I get a hole-in-one too, Scott. That's all I got, guys. All love to all of you guys. To you, your families. I hope life is great. I hope life is beautiful. I hope you made money on these pumps. You buy low. and you sell high. Maybe you're shuffling some profits on some of these memes that are pumping today. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. We could easily see retests of some of these other prices we were at recently. But if there's a tone shift from the president, that is the thing that's moving the markets today, to the downside, to the upside. So we got to keep an eye on that. And we got to stay positive, guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you next time, guys. DCA, HODL. Check out the Blowfin link if you want to do some trading. Check it out. Check it out. I'll see you next time. Deuces, mooses.